whatchamacallit, a Cosmic Drive next. That is the popular build. Okay, so there's a thingy coming here. Let's see how I play it. I'm going to slow them both and kite a bit. See if I can buy some time. Sidestep the thingy there. Continue to kite until I get my ult here. Flash to dodge that. Stun this guy and then go on the other guy. Chomp his head off. And I'm going to finish this guy off 1v1 here, as I'm pretty sure I just beat him. Slap, slap, slap. Stun him so I can guarantee getting a chomp. See how the chomp duration is still going on. That's why I want to delay my Q there. Make sure he can't dodge my W damage. Let's say he has a flash or something. I obviously still have ult, so I was fine either way, but still something to keep in mind. My team got... Let me think. How do I play this matchup exactly? I think I go Doran's Ring into Iceborne Gauntlet into Cosmic Drive this game. That's what I think I do. Now, I do want Summon Mar at some point, so I'll probably squeeze that in. But I'll probably go, like, Bramble Vest somewhere. I'm thinking of skipping Bramble. That's why I took Ignite, so I have the option to skip it. But we'll see what I do. Let's stay open-minded. Is Heartsteel bad? No, it's not bad. It's just not as good as this item. It gives him everything he wants. A little bit of bonus damage, a nice little slow on his spells to make hitting... Like, it makes hitting his spells just that much easier. And it gives damage reduction to the target he's fighting, which makes him even better at chaining W's 1v1. Because, again, he becomes really hard to deal with once he gets Iceborne. I actually think he scales really well. Like, Volibear scales very well as a tank. In the sense that he doesn't actually lose to any bruisers on sideline. So, like, for example, this game, I won't necessarily lose to AATROX later on the sideline as a tank, which is very, very, very valuable as a tank, right? Not many tanks can say that they do that. For example, Cassandre is a good example of a champion that does that, and you see how valuable he is, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if Volibear gets some priority in as a champion if people realize how strong he can be as a tank, especially as well as jungle Volibear being a flex. Right, I like warding. Wait, there we go. I like warding just to make sure I don't get level 3 ganked, you know, like Raptor started 3 camp in the top or some crap like that. I don't mind tanking one of his Qs here for free, but he went ahead and wasted it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Nice, and once his Qs are on cooldown and I have Grasp, I can look for a nice little trade. He shouldn't be using Qs like that level 1, it doesn't accomplish anything. Quick little trade. Shouldn't walk into him more there. The reason why I'm doing this mostly is just because his Q's on cooldown, and then in the meanwhile I can just push. So I'm just going to step into that Q2 there. And I just want to get the through-wave shove here. I want to get level 2, and then I can look to chunk him really hard. You don't have to do that as Volibear, but you can. It's up to you, really. I just let him know that, you know, I'm completely in his head and I know where he's going to dodge. I'm going to cast E on him and deal damage. It doesn't actually do anything, because I'm going to push this wave in base anyway, but... I put the fear of God in him, you know what I'm saying? Is that vehicle coming to gank me or not? It's a bit scary. I don't know what his path is that he has the E level 3 like that. I guess he did the 3 camps in the top like this. This is the only way where he casts E on this wall, no? There's no other way he casts E on this wall. Unless he did Raptors, Red, Golems, and then used it to base or pressure me or whatever. I don't really care anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some health here. You could grab armor if you want. You can grab whatever you want. The idea is you grab... You can go Bramble if you want. But like I said, I'm gonna wait with going Bramble. But the idea is basically... Once you get like Kindle Gem plus Chain Vest and like level 7... That's when you turn into a bit of a beast. Before that, you're quite weak, so... not that you're super weak. You're just not particularly strong. Does that make sense? So that's what you play for as Volibear. As a tank bear. You could play PTA and make it a bit easier, the like level 3 trades and stuff, but for the most part, I don't like that too much. It's not bad, though. Just not something that I personally prefer. I prefer to play for the later game scaling. So I'm just going to wait till the wave comes in, because again, Viego did this weird path. I actually don't know where he is. Don't want to put myself in jeopardy of getting ganked. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it safe. You want to make sure you cast your E not on the whole minion wave, because if you hit the whole minion wave, you might push your wave, and that is not good. So in this case, it wouldn't matter, but the faster it comes to me, the better. Because I want to catch this wave, then bounce it. I have Ignite, right? So the thing is here, he's going to crash this big-ass wave, and then he's going to look to fight me with TP back, right? So that is the play for him. And if I can manage to bounce this wave and get a reset, I'm going to be in a very good spot this game. Very good indeed, very good, very nice. Solid stuff, nothing special. Want to make sure you get all the CS, because Farming is important, people. I wanted to get the lightning through the wave there. Like I mentioned, I'm playing for like a level 7 spike. So you can fast push this wave if he doesn't TP, but he should TP here. So I should have been looking whilst I was CSing, because if I know that he doesn't TP, I can either force him to TP, or I can put him in a worse spot. Either way, slow pushing the wave is never terrible. It's just not a great spot to be in either, because he's strong enough to stop me from crashing the wave. That's why it's a bit scary, but it's okay, like I mentioned. I'm not too worried about this laning phase right now. Especially with the opening there, that when you Q1s like that, it's just no stress at all. Like, oh my, he's scared of me. I like that. I don't know why he's scared of me, but that's good. Using my DCS the creeps, because again, I'm prioritizing on just getting farm here. As long as I don't get chunked before this wave, I can put my body on the wave and just start a fast push. If he tries to contest too hard, it's very, very bad for him. So again, him using all his Qs on the wave and not even hitting the wave is best case scenario for me. Like, lovely stuff to see. You know, I don't know what he's queuing or why he's missing them. I have no idea what he's doing, but hey, I love it. Oh, Viego is here. That's a bit scary. Let's see if I can outplay here. This is the best I could do, is get Viego's flash. Maybe I should have gone on AATROX instead. I can get AATROX flash here, which I'm pretty happy with. I shouldn't have used my second potion, that was a mistake, but AATROX flash is pretty good. It's unfortunate there that Viego was behind me, actually. I didn't realize he was behind me. Let me think if this changes in my die. I don't think so. I think it's still got chain best. Super happy that he's pushing here. If he base DP'd here with freezing, I would have been super, super screwed. I would have lost a lot more there. I took Viego flash. Maybe I should have just gone on the Aatrox instead and taken his flash. I got both flashes, so I'm very happy with that, right? Both of them flashing on the gank top. I don't lose much at all because Aatrox pushed the wave, which was silly of him. He should have just froze. Obviously, I lose a bit, but like, he's definitely ahead of me. I still got ganked, but considering that I got ganked and I traded 2 summoner spells for 1, plus I still have Ignite to fight him, and of course he has no flash, so Vi level 6 is going to be a free kill. Guaranteed. Herald fight is over right now. Vi hits level 6. Comes top with ult. I have ult. He's just dead. It's going to be very, very good for me. I'm going to grab Chain Vest here and play on defense, right? So the idea here is I need to wait until my jungler comes and helps me, because 1v1 is going to be rough. Unless he trades like that, then I can fight him. Which I am going to do. It's going to be a bit scary here, but we'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'm fine fighting back like that. So I got his ultimate. He has no ultimate, no thingy now. No ultimate, no flash, which is pretty damn good. Again, I'm going to be way stronger for the Herald fight. Very good spot to be in as Volibear here. Very, very happy with the outcome of this game so far. I mean, again, I'm in a way better position. I can't face check him, unfortunately, because if I get hit by Q1W, I'm going to have a tough one. Again, we're fighting mid here, and I don't have any backup, so if I push this wave, I can also be put in a bad spot. So I'm going to go ahead and just base. Actually, I'll cancel my base because he might be moving. He shouldn't be because he has no flash, but still he might. So a lot of people will just start pushing the wave here, and I'm looking for the gank here when he sees us as this creep. Okay, I couldn't get that. It was a nice try. Either way, I lost 1 creep that I didn't CS, but for the most part, I'm still very happy. Us winning mid means we have the control over mid, so again, I want to stay here. If probably basing was better, and then right now I come fresh from base, and then we can test the Herald, and we just get a free Herald because I'm fresh and he pushed the wave. So that would have been better, I think, but in the end, still a decent spot to be in. Still not easy for them to do the Herald here, which is very, very nice. Awesome sauce. You can buy Sheen here if you want. I'm thinking about going Sheen or Boots plus Kindle Gem. Both are good. I like CDR a lot on the bear. But I think going Sheen and just killing him is pretty good. I have ult advantage. I have Ignite. I think I will just kill him here if he tries to play the game too much. Vi basing and playing in the top side right now. Like I mentioned, I have he has no flash, so Vi ult just kills him. He also used his ultimate to trade with me, which means right now I have a short window. I think it's this wave, and then the next wave his ult is going to be up roughly. That I have ult advantage as well, which is also pretty damn huge in my opinion. So again, a Herald right now, if we were getting ready to start the Herald off spawn here, would be ours because of the top lane strength difference. Because I have Ignite advantage and I have ult advantage, I'm just much stronger than him. So here, them getting Herald is definitely illegal, and it's just like basic jungling, right? Is it worth it to do red plus golems, or should you come and do thingy here? So I'm going to look to kill him here because he might E over the wall. If he's over the wall, I'm going to look to ult in him right around the corner here. That's kind of the idea when he comes out to pop up for the CS. Alright, he's playing very safe, which is okay. Again, he has no flash, so I'm actively looking to punish him. He didn't skill R? Oh, I see. I mean, he's level 7. That makes it awkward, but that's okay. So this is the main issue with Volibear. You kind of have to max Q. I think I messed up here maxing W. I definitely think this is a max Q matchup. To be fair, I think every matchup is a max Q matchup because Volibear is just, like, they gutted his Q so much in terms of base movement speed that it's kind of hard to do anything else. Make sure I don't get screwed on the way out. Yeah, there's no flush, there's no flush. I'm kind of sad that he played so safe. I feel like that guy was dead if we played a little bit with more confidence, but that's okay. I want to fight here, I want to fight here, I want to fight here. They have no flushes. Viego has flash soon, but that's it. Yeah, I'll help you. I'll just right-click it. So here, there's no stress. I'll lose some creeps, but that's okay. As long as we win the smite fight here, he's gonna get his ult, so that's big. I'm not a huge fan of how we played this with Vi, so I'm just gonna have to ult away. I think we should just... I mean, honestly, it was just a bad fight, right? He's too weak. The guy, they just collapsed on him. I think we should have just gone on AATROX there. I don't know why we went on thingy. But that's okay. I didn't CS the cannon, that's my bad. I'm a bit too weak now, I don't have ult, so it's a bit of a struggle. So like I said, I was much stronger than AATROX for a while, even though I got ganked, but we didn't play around my timing whatsoever, which means that I just have to suffer until I get my item, and then I'm going to start winning, so that's okay. This is the big thing that a lot of people don't consider, is when you are behind and you are getting pressured by someone, there are certain windows where you can still be stronger. So for example, he used his ultimate and traded even with me, right? But I didn't get to leverage that because, again, we were just doing golems instead of basing and playing around top. I have the shield here, so I'm going to keep trading with him because I have shield. Nice. It's a bit scary here. Can I get a chomp in? I have to flash there. Unfortunately, I got a bit greedy. I shouldn't have kept trading. That's my bad. Now I burn my flush, so obviously I'm on the weaker side. So here I just want to catch this wave and then get my eyes born, and then I'm happy. Unfortunately, I have no one to cover me, so if Viego comes up, I will die here, guaranteed. Even 1v1, it's quite scary, to be fair with you. He has Gordrinker on base, so he might go for a plate here and then look for that. He might look for a dive here as well, 1v1. It is possible if he plays it well, so it's a bit scary. But if I play my... if I play well, I don't think it's like guaranteed kill or anything like that. I do think I have some counterplay, so that's what I'm trying to play around here. He ended up not going for it, which is huge because I got my Iceborne Gauntlet, so I'm very happy with that. Really good base. If he TP's top here, I'm also very happy because that means he doesn't spread his influence, which he should be able to. So here he shouldn't TP top in my opinion because his TP is worth more, right? He should be looking to join this fight. He can TP in here, potentially, so that's a bit scary. Oh, he TP top. Oh, no, never mind, he just stayed. Okay, that's good too. Maybe he needed some more gold for Gordrinker. I don't think he did, though. I think he had the money. Like there, for example, if they have a ward behind my team, I think him base TPing would have been really, really scary for our team. Because Gordrinker AATROX would probably get a quadra kill there in the river, so... very happy that that didn't happen. Very, very happy with that. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and go top now. I'm in a much, much better spot. I have ult soon. He has flash now, though, and ult, so it's not like I have advantage right now, but I am decent in the game. Am I stronger than him? Not yet. I need more points in Q. Probably you need to do, like, 5 points Q on this champion in every matchup, I think. I think it's just too good. Unfortunately, he's just too damn slow unless you put points in Q, and it feels really bad to buy, like, rush boots just to get movement speed. I don't know, that's my experience anyway. Contemplating dropping plates here to go and full move to the dragon and fight the dragon, since he does save his TP. You could do this. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to force because we don't have any ultimates. You see all the ultimates are down, which means I'm not going to force. Instead, I'd rather just walk top lane here, and we could look for a topside counter play whilst they do Drake. I think that makes more sense, right? My champs are very good at setting up stuff. Any trades here are really good. He should be very scared of me. Not because he loses, but because any HP he trades is actually positive for me. The reason being is because he's weak side. Make sense? I wanted to ult there, but I ignited a bit early there. I didn't want to let him heal much, but this is the idea. Need to make sure I don't die here. I wasted my E, so it's a bit scary, but I still have a big chomp here. Nice, got a big chunk of healing. But you see how any trading is good? What do you mean? He's dead! Please, please, please! It's fine. Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? It's fine, you know. At least try, you know. I don't mind it. Like, at least try. Like, just Q, channel Q, see if it hits. If it hits, great. If it doesn't, great. You know, like that's all I'm asking. No, the guy didn't have E. He eat my E. Didn't he? I think he had the week. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's okay. But anyway, any trade is a good trade. Why? Because obviously they're doing Drake and we're topside with Vile. So I'm just trying to trade something for this dragon, and this is the best way to do it. Unfortunately, we didn't even look, which I don't like there. I think you can definitely look as Vi. Either way, it's okay. We trade our ultimates. I use my Ignite, which is a bit of a waste. Now I'm going to go Bramble into Swiftness Boots, and once I get Swiftness, it's going to be way easier for me to start playing this matchup. I really just needed to stack armor because I'm on defense this game, because like I mentioned, Viego ganked me. Even though we're stronger in some windows, we never really based and prioritized playing around topside, which meant that like mentally I'm in the mindset of trying to just stay alive and defend. So I'm going to prioritize pushing this wave in. Why? Because I don't have anything to contribute to the Herald, and Vi should kite it away from AATROX coming from mid, right? So me crashing this wave means AATROX is on a timer if he does come with the contest. Like what he potentially could have done is just like eat over the wall here or look with Blast Gun over the wall. I'm going to try and share some gold here because again, me getting my Swiftness Boots will be very, very huge. Then I can actually practically look to force on the guy, but until then it's going to be hard. Still pretty happy with the game. Obviously that one death was a bit unlucky, but nothing too extreme. TP AATROX is here, but that's fine. We're going to trade top tower for this. We're catching mid as well, so it's not a huge deal. Gragas is probably dead too, but honestly, pretty damn good situation. Pretty happy he TPs for what looked like a death anyway. Oh, and he gets out. TP for 1 kill there. It's not bad at all. I'm going to trade top here, and we should be able to trade mid as well, since we just Herald here if we want to. I don't know why we're doing all this and dying to the tower, but sure. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, you know? Why not? Either way, I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a recall, grab my Swiftness Boots, and I'm going to be pretty happy in the game. So I like Swiftness Boots a lot on this champion. I don't know. Just slows are the biggest counter to him, right? When you're casting Q, if you get CC'd, you get a reset, so you don't really care. But when you get slowed, you don't get a reset, which means Swiftness Boots are just naturally a very good fit for the bear. And then obviously he just runs at people, so having that too, you know, being able to run at people is also big. So now I feel confident to pick a fight with him 1v1. Not that I guaranteed win, but I definitely have much better chances now that I have tier 3 shoes. I'm zooming! Won't fight him because I don't know where Viego is. There's a fight here though. Which means Viego might be hovering there. He might be inclined to hover there. Either way, I'm going to take as much space as I can here. So you notice how I'm walking up immediately. Why? I don't want to lose my Tri-Brush Pink. And I placed it there before I showed, so they don't know that there's a ward there unless they check it. So now I'm just taking the wave very deep here. I'm going to move immediately towards the team. I like this fight a lot. I like this fight a lot. It looks pretty good. Oh. Yeah, it looks good, no? Yeah, it looks good, looks good. Yeah, very good, very good. Nicely done. We don't have Herald anymore. Okay, we just used it, that's why. I was wondering where it went, but very good. I followed the AATROX instead of pushing top because we have Herald, and we were making a proactive play when Diana is dead, so that's pretty damn good. So you see how with Swiftness Boots I can walk through his W like that? That's a really big deal. Makes it much easier for me to dodge the CC. Viego is dead here. I definitely want to look more. Yep, I'm just going to kill her. I'm going to tank the tower and just keep hitting the AATROX. I'm going to kite up here, actually, out of tower range. Slowed him as well with the stun, and he's just dead. Very nicely done. Obviously, I have 2 people flanking them from behind, so I knew I could just send it forward. I can also tank this tower and dive this guy as well if I want to. I'm going to go around here just in case he flashes to escape. He does not. Gragas should go push top. I'm going to base and catch bot. Very simple stuff here. Abyssal Mask could be very interesting in this game, considering it because I have Gragas in the mid lane, and it's just a decent MR option. Either way, I'm going to grab Megatron Cloak because it's going to cover my MR needs for the game, and now I have an extra 50 MR. 100 MR is going to be sufficient against Seraphine Diana, and then I can continue to build wherever I want. So if I wanted to go Cosmic Drive, still I can, or I can grab the Force of Nature, and maybe Turbo Chem Tank, maybe Abyssal. Like, Turbo Chem Tank ain't that bad, actually. So see how with MR now, I feel pretty confident just run her down here. She will never kill me before my teammates come. In fact, I even think I just beat her 1v1. That was a bit awkward without vision. Either way, it works out. Very solid stuff. Nice. Miss every CS, because why not? I'm a tank, am I right, guys? Very, very solid stuff. My team made some really good plays, so it was easy for me to come in and get some assistance with them. Oh, almost lost that creep. We're reassessing the situation here. Hovering mid is always not... It's never bad, you know? Never, never bad. In this case, however, I think me just dragging up the wave here and hitting level 13 is something that I value a bit more. Now, again, including yourself in this play, like I mentioned, it's never a bad thing. You know, the 6 CS that I'm getting here, is it really that much better than making sure that I'm here in case there's a fight? It's up to you. Either way, Diana's dead, so my judgment call here is it's 4v4, so if anything goes wrong, at the end of the day, there are equal numbers. That doesn't mean that you can't join and make it an outnumbered fight, right? Me hovering could have been positive, but in this case, I felt like the play looked pretty free. I did not feel the need to go and participate, even though that is never a bad thing. Alright, I'm going to go recall here. You know, do whatever I need to do to recall, right? So, for example, here, hovering Dragon and then recalling, or hovering mid, for example. You want to definitely make sure that you get your homies out, right? They're still making a play here. They're still going. So I'm going to make sure I go hover here and make sure I contribute to the play. Is this a good play? Yes or no? It doesn't matter. I just want to make sure I'm contributing here. You see how me being here might be able to get them out or whatever. The idea is to recall here in the end, right? So I just want to make sure I help the homies get out. Nice. Oh no, bad fight, bad fight, bad fight. Spam ping your team when they're inting. Terrible fight, terrible fight, terrible fight. I spam ping 6 times. If they want to continue to take this fight, I will hover, right? But I will not commit, right? So I'm just going to hover here, see what they do, and then depending on what they do, I'm going to react. So in this case, they still want to continue the play. I'm going to stay on the map by doing mid-wave. This is the best way I can make myself useful. I don't have any... I have tools, but I don't really want to force right now because I don't see an angle where my champion is going to be successful, right? VOLIBEAR is a champion where if you overcommit into fights, he does not get out. So... it's difficult for me to jump in here. That said, no one is defending mid, and she's playing very safe, so I'm going to go ahead and grab mid territory with my Demolish proc. I want to dodge all the poke damage here as much as I can, and also don't want to get collapsed on and die, because AATROX is not showing bot right now. It doesn't mean that he won't be going, but he's not showing, that's for sure. And I collect a little red buff, because the game changed. Again, hovering for your teammates, right? Be there when they make a play. If AATROX TP's on his top wave, you see how I'm already on the way to come and assist in this play. This is not going to be an outnumbered situation yet again. Stunning him here means it's just that much harder for him to play the game. I'm going to have a look here who's skirmishing with the Viego here. It is Philios. Quick little stun action here. I'm going to ignite him to just get the healing down. Probably should have done that a bit earlier. Nice angle there. We have a Viol coming, but I think she's hinting a bit. That's fine. She's still dead. Nice. And I'm going to recall now because... I'm done hovering. I want to just spend my gold. If my team wants to keep going, then feel free, but I'm good. I'm going to buy this Chem Tank item, because why not? The game looks pretty over anyway, so I want to just run at them. You know, if they want to go dive Rakan and get double killed, they can have fun doing that. I don't really care. I want to recall, spend my gold, and play the game for real. I'm going to recall, go into bot. Why is it important that I recall ASAP? AATROX has no TP, and if I immediately run into bot side here and start touching this wave, you see this wave right here? This is the wave. If I can push this wave, AATROX has to catch it at tier 2, right? Which means I get to move top side for free. Vision control is going to be ours. We can do whatever we want. We could even potentially start the Baron, right? Now, if we were alive, we could start the Baron, but of course we inted, so instead, we're going to have to find something useful to do with our time whilst our teammates are dead. That doesn't include running into the enemy team. So see, he's going topside. Someone has to come catch bot here at the tier 2, and whoever that is not going to be able to TP, because she doesn't have TP, and he doesn't have TP. Which means, well, neither does she, apparently. I didn't think about Seraphine catching the bot wave either. But in this case, I can't run straight into topside because there's just nothing to do. Unfortunately, I was busy explaining, so I didn't burst the crowd properly. But because my teammates died, I can't walk into topside and retain this vision. At the same time, the enemy team doesn't seem to be interested in it, so, whatever. But that is why I want to base ASAP. The faster I base, the faster I get back out on the map, the faster I can be here and contest the space, right? Look at this. Bonk. Speedrun. I'm going to ult on her head here, because why not? She can't move because of perma-slows, which is nice. Wait, I didn't get the perma-slow. Whoa! AATROX, yeah, he's on cooldown for a bit here, so I think if we just commit with Vi and just hit him, he was dead already, but hey, he ended up dying anyway. That's Aphelios. I was wondering who that was. Wondering if I should go on him or whatever. Oh, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and ping Baron here. So I always tell people, when you ping, it's like ringing a doorbell, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but when someone rings my doorbell and they're not, like, I don't expect them to be there, once isn't going to make me open the door. You know, some people always just get up and answer their door. I'm not that type of guy. You need to ring the doorbell a few times for me to be like, yo, what the hell is going on? It's the same with pings. In League, if you ping once, people ignore you all the time. If you ping them 6 times, they're like, what the hell is happening? It's just my experience. So here, if you're a good boy, you solve this and buy 2 pinks, because again, vision control is important, but you can keep your Doran's ring if you really want to. Either way, this is why Gordon AATROX, that fight right there is where Gordon AATROX fell out of favor, because at the end of the day, that was like a dream fight for him, with 3 melee champs running into him, and he just didn't have enough juice to kill us, you know? Like, ran out of gas because he doesn't do enough damage. I'm going to run down the Diana here, in case you're wondering what am I building. I'm going to be going a thingy next. whatchamacallit, a Cosmic Drive next. That is the popular build. Okay, so there's a thingy coming here. Let's see how I play it. I'm going to slow them both and kite a bit. See if I can buy some time. Sidestep the thingy there. Continue to kite until I get my ult here. Flash to dodge that. Stun this guy and then go on the other guy. Chomp his head off. And I'm going to finish this guy off 1v1 here, as I'm pretty sure I just beat him. Slap, slap, slap. Stun him so I can guarantee getting a chomp. See how the chomp duration is still going on. That's why I want to delay my Q there. Make sure he can't dodge my W damage. Let's say he has a flash or something. I obviously still have ult, so I was fine either way, but still something to keep in mind. My team got traded 2 for 3, 3 for 3. I actually don't know what happened. But anyway, nice little 2v1 there. I didn't have ult, but I had flash to compensate for that, so nice little stop there. As you can see, this is what I meant, right? Against bruiser champs, Volibear is one of the few tanks in the game that can actually manage to fight them. Unfortunately, he's better at it as a tank than a bruiser. For me, because I love playing tank Volibear. Sorry, not tank Volibear, bruiser Volibear. I don't like tank Volibear as much because it's just not as fun. It's not as satisfying. I don't know. I like it when my bite does the big damage, you know? This bite just doesn't do the same amount. Like, it doesn't have the same oomph to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pink here just to make sure there's no vision so I can reassess the situation. When someone face checks me, someone comes up slowly. You know, the timing at which I use E and stuff like that will always be readjusted. I'm going to go Cosmic Drive because it is just a fantastic item for Volibear. You just have to be in combat now. It's not even about hitting spells on people. So as soon as people start hitting you... oh no, it's damaging a champion, right? So damaging a champion, the reason why I said that you don't even need necessarily to hit, because it counts for Thornmail. So when you have Thornmail on the bear and someone hits you, you get the stacks, which is pretty damn nice. You start stacking Thornmail just by running at people. It's not Thornmail, start stacking Cosmic Drive. So I'm going to make sure this guy doesn't touch top wave. If he does, I will make him miserable. Hello there. How are you doing today? Not very good, it seems. As I mentioned, you know, someone asked me how is Heartsteel. It's not bad. It's just look at his perma slow, man. Like, how does he play? Good night. Pretty damn strong stuff. I do think this is the way to play Volibear nowadays. So if you want to play Volibear, this will be the consistent way to do it. There will be some games where you can go AP or AD if you're smashing your lane, and that's always nice when it happens. But I'm talking about like recreatable success. So you can split push here, but in this case, I actually quite like looking for the 4v5 angle. I have my Chemtech, I have my ultimate, so I can always just hover, and then worst case, I come back to top, right? So, you know, I lose some uptime on the wave here, but that's okay. I have a next wave coming right there, so not a big deal. I'm gonna enjoy myself pushing this wave. Cosmic Drive, you might notice, how the hell do you have so much attack speed? AP scales Volibear's passive attack speed, which is why with Cosmic you actually get a lot of everything you need, basically. In this build, you have a Sheen proc to get some, you know, small amount of burst, but still some burst. Your champion in general is very good at bursting. And then Cosmic gives you more burst through E, more burst on the R scaling as well, because it has an AP scaling as well, if you didn't know. And it just makes you very, very strong in general. Just trying to see if I can bait Rakan to W here. I did not want to go in like that. That's kind of... That was not the intent. Always try to stun Rakan when he tries to CC people, so you always go on the Rakan. He's very squishy, actually, in most cases. A lot of people underestimate how squishy exactly he is. This fight doesn't look very good. I'm not really that interested. Not that I couldn't fight it, but I don't want to throw. I'm going to stay mid here and see what I can do. Me and Zillion will be able to kill this guy pretty easily. Speedy bear. Boom. Slap, slap, slap. Oh, my placement was bad. My bad. Slap, 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 slap. Dunk! I missed the dunk. Smoge. Either way, yeah, you get pretty damn strong on the bear. Obviously their champs are very bad against me because they don't have any, like, AD carries that can burst me, but... Yeah. You see how you don't always have to go crazy and participate in the game, like, immediately? You can just farm a bit. It's all good. I should have queued him there. It's okay. I like that. Auto-attack him mid-air before I queue, because it's an auto-attack reset, so when someone gets knocked into you, you can definitely be a bit more patient. I'll demolish proc here on the healthiest tower, because, yeah, you don't want to use it on the... You don't want to waste any demolish damage, right? Get a little CS number so I can... XD. Pad my stats a bit, which is necessary, because I think my Volibear win rate's on an all-time low. Alright, I'm gonna cast E real quick. Make sure I zone slow whoever I can. Oh, they're angry. Calm down. Slow. Oh! Oh! Oh, minions ended. Alright, pretty damn good. Solid game, nothing special. I was on defense this game because after the top gank, I would need to use the timing where he had no flash to force a gank. But unfortunately, my guy didn't rank level 6, which meant I just had to be patient and take it up the bum a little bit. That ends up happening sometimes when you play a league. No shame in that. Just wasn't, you know, wasn't a game where we were going to play around my strengths. Can you ever go Triforce? You can, but like I said, I think this item gives him everything he needs. He really does need to be tanky in order to get his spells off nowadays. I do think it is just better. My client just shot itself, which is not unusual, I guess. Who played the bad? I guess Vi played pretty good. This game could have gone pretty differently if the enemy team played an AD carry. Yeah, no doubt about that. That's the beauty of League of Legends. The game changes when other champions get locked in, right? If we had a different AD carry, it would have also been different. If I was playing a different top lane, it would have also been different. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but, you know. If I played Cassiopeia instead of Thingy, that would also have been different, right? So every single champion you play is going to change that, right? That's the way it works.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh